All right. Today we're going to try something new. We're going to try to do a live solve of the LA Times Saturday crossword. It's Saturday, September 19th, and this is a puzzle by Stella Zawistowski. And let's see how this goes. I got some new audio and video equipment and can give it a shot. Probably a little bit risky to try a Saturday first, but I know, go big or go home, right? So here we go. Let's see what we got here. On the move. Not sure what that is. At least 4 years old for cognac. I think that's VSOP, which is very special old something. All right. Buildings with boxes, post offices. So that does work. VSOP, very special old something or other. We'll have to look that up and find out. TV series for 17 seasons. Wow, that's a lot of seasons. But I'm really not sure what that is. MASH, maybe? That's probably MASH. Let's see. Dress uniform part. Well, put MASH in there as a placeholder and see what we got. Like much of the first movement of the Moonlight Sonata. I have absolutely no idea. I'm not sure what that is. Bit of ceramic cookware is in Oya, O-L-L-A. And cold complication. Not sure about that. We'll come back to that one. Goes to court. I think that's probably woos, like to woo someone. I do think, though, dress uniform part. I'm still not totally clear on that one. Response to a bleating. Oh, to a beating. That's very different than a bleeding. Response to a beating. I lose. So I think MASH must be wrong here. All right. I lose. Then is this like a sash, maybe? Could this be NCIS? Was that on for 17 seasons? That seems crazy. I never saw an episode of that, but I think that's got to be. And maybe this is Now Hear This. Now Hear This. Listen up. NCIS, sheltered from the outside world. Cloistered. I think it's cloistered. Trick users. Let's go back over here and see what we got. Some PD calls. Emergencies, or could it be APBs? I think it's probably APBs. All points bulletins. A assistant would be Siri. Hey Siri. Sangre de Cristo Mountains Resort. Not sure about that one. On the move. All right. What Kim might call Chloe, sis. Kardashian thing, don't worry about it. Weather report word. Windy, sunny, sleep, could be a lot of things. Trick users. I'm really not sure about that. Texters sign off would be probably talk to you later, TTYL. That's what the kids say, you know? Most roguish. So I think that maybe this is I lost, right? In response to a beating, I lost. Most roguish is something ist. I think that seems a little better, but I'm still a little uncomfortable over there with this. I'm still not sure what's going on there. Ritz Bordeaux. That's kind of an odd clue, right? Brits Bordeaux. Menace, feline style would be his hat, right? Dual purpose. Settle a score. Revenge. Rain gear preservers. That's a no, Latin lamb. Boy, this is tough. This is a Saturday. I was doing okay at the top there, but I've hit kind of a rough spot here. See how if we can make up for it down below. Per SSA.gov, baby name that's far more popular when A is added to it. Well, that's weird to clue a name by how popular it is when it's a different name, right? Airy spaces is atria, a plural of atrium, having two equal length legs. Equipedal. I don't think that's it. French darling, Sherry. My Sherry Amour. Great tune. Is that right? Mon Sherry. Let's see what this is. Oh, spoken. Yeah, said. Spoken is said. So Sherry. Well, let's see if we can just get this, knock this out too. Word on an Irish euro. It's probably EIRE. Expressed disapproval of chided. One, like many renewals. Annual, maybe? Like a magazine subscription renewal. Road hog. Not sure about that. A French wood. Not sure about that. Humor is a genre, I think. Is that comedy though? Humor. Let's see what we got further down here. Hang open, pry gape, right? So I think that is right. Genre. That's kind of not a great clue though, because comedy would be a genre. Well, because humor is maybe a literary genre more. I mean, that is maybe an aisle at the bookstore is humor. So yeah, that's fine. Cantina breakfast component. Huevo. Old gum machine insert. So like quarters. Old gum machine inserts. No, it's probably like nickels or dimes. I'm not sure which. Not pizzicato. Is that arco? Arco? Italian. I mean, classical music clues in Italian. Classical music fill in Italian. That's difficult. A hot flower. Like I want to say like a cactus, but that don't fit. Spa offering would be a peel. Objection to hustling. I'm lazy. We're in no rush, maybe. Being of old Rome. So is that Latin? Esse? We'll try that. Something, yes. That's super duper vague. That's really not an informative clue at all. Blank, yes. Hell yes, heck yes. I don't know. Fish offerings. Eesh, I don't know. I mean, they offer all kinds of fish, so that's tough. Sangre de Cristo Mountains Resort. It must be the Alps, right? I mean, on the move. A sail? No. Comfort in. Sail on the move. I've got something wrong here because this is not a cold. So bronchitis. So it's not Alps. Okay, let's get rid of that. Bronchitis. have no idea to spell that. Let's see how that goes. Oh, so Taos, New Mexico. Ooh, a stir. Okay, so that looks a lot better. And this must be a piano. Piano. Churchill trademark. So that's a V sign. He does the V for victory, which means this is no good. Texture sign off. Jedi Nemesis is a Sith. Revenge of the Sith. It may be intentional. It may be intentional. A dress uniform part. I mean, that looks like sash is the only thing I can think of, but is that part of a dress uniform? And then what would that first letter be? A trick users? I really, that's NCIS looks good. Oh yeah, looks good. Woos. Oh, looks good. I don't know. Still got to hold off on that. A loose fitting dress is a. Not sure. Green ice cream tidbit is a pistachio. Pistachio nut. Pistachio nut, I mean, I guess technically that's what it's called, but pistachio is what we would commonly say. We would rarely say pistachio nut. Although it does remind me of that scene in Best of Show when the guy lists off all the nuts. It's a pretty good anecdote, right? Let's see here. Moving on. Male opera character played by a female performer. So that's a something role, but that's not very helpful. Amphibious World War II craft. Most roguish. Is that slyest? But amphibious craft, what is that? I mean, it's not a U-boat. Masala flavored drink is a chai. Mill input. Be just like wood or logs. To know. Travel delays. It kind of seems like dalliances. No, that can't be right. Travel delays. Nuisances. Certain cell contents. I think annual. Man, this seems wrong. I think annual is not right. Certain cell contents. I'm not sure what that is though. Hypes. Made of Athens. Ere we part, oft we part. A charge to get in. Cover charge to get in. Okay, that's good. That's always nice when you get that, and it's like, okay, so it's not a huge mess here. I've got Jided, and I've got Huevo, and those have both been confirmed by cover charge. And I can feel pretty good about this pistachio nut, so it's really nice to get that down across there. French, what is it? Blah. January's Mad Men character. Oof. Anyways, a toast portion is here's to something or other. It's usually longer than a radius. It's an ulna. So those are the two bones in your forearm. I've broken both of those at the same time, so that was convenient. Got it all out of the way. Four-time Oscar-winning lyricist. Not sure about that. Rating for a show with lots of oaths. Oaths. Rating for a show with lots of oaths. I mean, it's got to be TV something, right? TV MA. I don't know. That's weird. I think this is gonna be plural, so I think it's gonna be an S. MS enclosures, though, I don't really know what that is. MS. I mean, that to me, MS is multiple sclerosis, which obviously this is not. That's not what they're cluing here. A sty. No. This is a brutal clue. When Michelangelo began David, I mean, presumably this is Roman numerals, and I mean, basically, I'm going to be dependent on crosses for that one. It's very, very tough, very Saturday. School on Shaq's resume. Shaq went to LSU, right? And so, not great. I mean, kind of a rough spot over here in the West. I mean, we're doing okay for a first pass up and down on a Saturday. It's not too bad, but it's not terrific. I mean, we're already at 15 minutes and counting, and so it's not great. But we'll keep plugging along. Like much of the first movement of the Moonlight Sonata, pianissimo. I bet that's what it is, pianissimo. That's another one. I mean, what was Arco? We've got Arco down there and pianissimo. I mean, kind of in the same vein. I mean, just really difficult classical music terms that aren't in English. Tough. But it's Saturday, so it's supposed to be tough. And I usually complain when it's easy, so I'd always rather have it tough. Weather report word. So like might, night, light. Weather report word. It may be intentional. So this is omissions. I forgot I might have some bronchitis stuff spelled wrong, but I think the rest of this looks good, right? I mean, those are going to be right. This will be highs. Okay, that was really helpful getting omissions there. That cross made it a lot easier to get highs here, which I was struggling with. Although I still don't know what this is. That's HI. I mean, I really don't know what that is. Trick users. This has to be fish. I don't really understand that, but I mean, sash and fish. I mean, that's the only way to finish that. There's no other word that's going to work there, right? It's a K or an E. I don't think so. So try fish. Texture to sign off is. So most roguish has to be slyest, right? Fritz Bordeaux. That's a really odd clue. I just not really sure where that's going. Dual purpose. And the purpose is revenge or a dual purpose. Those are a couple of really tough clues. I mean, this West is difficult. Rain gear preservers. Is that like a coat tree, shoe tree? Boy. That's something wrong there, I'm not sure. A Latin lamb. So this is actually, I'm pretty sure this is Agnes. And I know that for a ridiculous reason, which is why I know most things, which is The Simpsons. Principal Skinner's mom is named Agnes, and yeah, like so many things, I learned it from The Simpsons. Um, Hopefully that's right, or else I'm going to sound like a real idiot, and The Simpsons will have lost all credibility in your eyes. But we'll see. The baby name that's far more popular when A is added to it. It's such an odd clue again. I mean, there's some pretty strange and sort of unnecessarily difficult clues. I mean, that's again. I mean, the idea of cluing a name by a name that it's not is it's rough. Um, Having two equal length legs, so that's going to be iso, right? Because equal. Iso. It's not isopedal. Having two equal length legs. Iso. I think that's good though, and I think this confirmed logs here. I think we can roll with that. Travel delays, inconveniences. No. No. Brits Bordeaux. Oh, so this is annoyances. Is this a claret? Loose fitting dress. A shift. No. Maybe. A shaky measurement standard. Dual purpose. Oh, honor. Oh, that's actually like kind of a. I kind of like that. That was a very difficult clue, but really clever. I like it. Yeah. And still not sure what that is because it's not isopedal, even though I want it to be. Like many renewals, I had annual, but it looks like it's yearly, so I was on the right track there. A road hog. Oh, Harley Davidson, of course. A hog that's on the road. French would. I want this. I think it's bois, 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 but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna wait to get some more of those lower clues. Old gum machine inserts. I mean, could it be quarters? I'm not sure what's going on here. A hot flower. Hot flower. Or hot flower. It's another good clue. I mean, maybe that should have had a question mark. Molten lava. So it's not flower, it's flower. Molten lava is hot and it flows. So it's a really good clue. I kind of feel like it requires a question mark to indicate some misdirection. But man, that's smart. I like that this is a combination. I like that it's hard and that when I get the breakthrough, it's satisfying. Sometimes you do these weekend puzzles and it can be such a slog and a grind, and then you finally see what they were going for, and it's such a disappointment. And it's like, I can't believe we worked so hard for that. But this is good. That one, an honor. Some really nice, really difficult clues. Very clever. Objection to hustling. Don't rush it. Generally, I'm not a fan of these, 3 and 4 word answers, but don't rush it. It's okay. Hustling has so many other connotations, though, that it's like hustle doesn't just mean go fast. Objection to haste maybe might have been. Well, I might have liked that a little better. And let's see what we got here. Michelangelo began David. So we do have 2 confirmed crosses that are, in fact, Roman numerals. But so this could be like a C or an I. I say yes. Could that be it? Heights. Oh yeah, ballyhoos. Okay, so maybe it's just I say yes, which is I don't love that. And then Betty. Okay, and Bois. Okay, so we got all that stuff confirmed. That's terrific. Fish offerings. So if this is going to be tunas, that's really upsetting because Tuna is already plural. Rating for TVIA. Could that be right? Tunas, MS enclosures, SATs. And then I think that's con. Oof. Something doesn't feel right here. But let's see if we can wrap up this section over here. Shaky measurement standard. Rich. Shaky measurement standard. Oh, Richter scale. Oh, man, that's another really good one. Richter scale. It measures how shaky the earth is during an earthquake. Really, really good clue. I like it. Loose fitting dress. I want this to be shift, but oh yeah. So something for now. That's for now. Male opera character performed by a female. Trooper role? No. Male character played by a female. Having two equal length legs. Isosceles is obviously right. I just didn't know how to spell that. And so I wonder if this U is wrong. Agnes. Rain gear preservers. Certain cell content. That's honey, which is actually, I like that. That's a nice. So Anne and Anna, that confirms that name one. Boot trees, LST. Like old. So, this rating for a show with lots of oaths. It's got to be TV. Don't rush me. Okay, TVMA, that works. Okay. MS enclosures, self-addressed envelopes, and then gum machine inserts. This has to be con, but then what is KTs? I'm not really sure what that is. And this one, I really don't know. I think I'm pretty confident in the rest of this grid, but that's that for now. No, I'm just gonna try to see. I'm just gonna confirm if this is the last letter I need or not. So I do the old 26 letter shuffle. W, X, Y, and Z. So that's not right. And I think, maybe it is trouser roll. That actually kind of makes sense. Trouser roll. And what would this be? Con. So that was a little bit of a slog. 28 minutes and 54 seconds that you guys just watched me solve this LA Times crossword. There was a lot of really good stuff. I kind of talked my way through it, but some really excellent difficult fill. Trouser roll, that last one that I got, really, I mean, I like that it's an interesting bit of fill. I like that it's well clued, and it was when I got it, it made sense. It should have been a little more intuitive for me. I think if I had that T in place, trouser would have looked a little more obvious. Um, really love this molten lava that I mentioned, hot flower, as well as honor, the dual purpose. Went through those. Really nice puzzle, and I'm glad that you guys joined me for this live solve. I'm going to try to incorporate this a little more into my regular blogging, and hopefully you'll join me for it, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. And see you next time. Thanks.